evening, beginning at 16:30, your pastors and church members pulled into the Lusaka Holiday Inn to pick up our 25 Associate Voice of Prophecy speakers and their video projectors to deliver them safely to the local sites you had prepared for them.
I am just getting ready to go out to my site. This is my translator, driver, friend, advice giver. He's the guy that tells me what I do wrong and what I do right, and I'd be lost without him. It's about a 20-minute ride out into the middle of somewhere. Just doing some last-minute cramming on my sermon at the moment. The elders at my side and the follow-up team are just fabulous people. I would dearly wish that everyone at my home church had the same excitement about sharing Jesus as these people do. They're truly amazing. Right now they're doing announcements and they're actually answering questions that are in the question box. And soon after that, we'll be on. When I looked out on the audience, all I could see was a big blur of people. But then the Spirit took hold of me, and I think He took hold of my words and calmed me down, and everything went very, very well.
God's people in the last days will be people who follow the law. Not because they have to, but because it brings them great joy to give back to Jesus.
And while I was preaching, there was a woman who was in the prayer room right behind the stage, and she was possessed by a demon. And the elders were around her and praying, and they were praying in the name of Jesus to cast the demon out, and she was screaming, and I was preaching, and my translator just said to go on, keep preaching, and so it was unnerving, but it was amazing at the same time, because it was like, the Lord was working on several different fronts at once, and we were all just, pouring our hearts out for what we were doing, and that was a neat experience.
One of our female students from La Sierra University is preaching tonight.
My name is Raymond Hankins, and I'm a student from La Sierra University. I'm here at the Thorn Park live site for the Hope for the Troubled World series with Voice of Prophecy, and just in a few minutes I'm going to be standing up to start the preaching, so thank you for being here.
The crowd has gathered, and there's so many people here that they have to stand in order to be able to see the picture.
Look at that beautiful pulpit, the PA system, the lighting, the screen. The enclosure is beautifully done.
It's definitely intimidating to have a sermon ready every day, have to have a message to present to the people, but it's a blessing to be able to give it to them. It's a blessing to see their faces, a blessing to hear them joy.
Jesus is coming again! Jesus is coming again! Lift up the trumpet and louded retreat. Jesus is coming again. Cheer up, epigraph, be joyful and sing. Jesus is coming again. Now this is my first time to Africa. But I have seen Africa many times. At my house we love to watch videos. And we have videos on Australia. And we have videos on the United States. And we have videos on the Antarctica. But guess what video I choose? No guesses. I choose Africa.
Every time we watch a video, I say, let me watch the African video. Because Africa is filled of wonder.
It is just enormously wonderful to see people actually giving up, and some of our students are doing this, the chance to go to see Victoria Falls and to go to the game parks, which is what many people do when they come to Africa, to stay and actually stay a few nights with the people they've come to love in their homes, because they feel they've done so much for them, that they have asked them to stay with them, and that this is what they'd rather do.
That is very impressive.
So here's this incarnational dimension of the gospel coming up.